Hello traders, good day to you all. This is Christopher Glen from PlusFinancial. Today it is the 23rd of April 2014 and this is a daily market review for the current market status. Yesterday I've mentioned several times that I'm expected to see a lot of liquidity driven into the markets today. We saw several bad announcements regarding the Australian dollar market and we've received weakness on behalf of the Australian dollar just as I was expecting last week. I predicted that the Australian dollar in front of the pound and in front of the euro will lose a lot of strength, and yesterday we saw movements. It was approximately between 200 to 300 pips during the nights. And another good potential trade was on the Australian dollar versus Japanese yen for a downtrend movement for a short position. Other than that, today we've received some more liquidity on behalf of the euro and the pound as well. Just that my biggest expectation from today's announcement is the US dollar's condition in the new home sales report. Now, analyzing the dollar on several areas, I can see a huge potential for weakness on behalf of the dollar. Now, I love doing it. I love going over the Elliott wave potential and using that potential, looking for indication, looking for announcement that will deliver the same potential. Again, I want to go through something like 4 charts regarding the dollar, explaining why I see the potential of a weaker dollar in the markets. And again, it's just an expectation according to the Elliott wave analysis, trying to predict what will be the outcome of this announcement and how traders will react. Let's go to the charts. I want to show you several interesting images. The first one is the US dollar in front of the New Zealand. On the US dollar versus the New Zealand, we've received, let's see the 4-hour chart. So first of all, we can see that we've received a choppy overlapping movement downtrend. That's a corrective pattern, no question about that. And we've received an impulse movement and a corrective pattern dropping down. Going down to a 1-hour chart, we can see that indeed we've received an impulse movement, and right now we're completing an A, B, and a C cycle. There's the potential for an uptrend movement. So on behalf of the New Zealand versus the US dollar, there's a good potential for an uptrend. That's a good potential for an uptrend. Now, I said that I'm basing my analysis on a variety of assets. That's the first one. Let's go over the other assets such as the Turkish currency, the South African rand, and the Russian ruble. First of all, the Russian ruble, I predicted that the Russian ruble will drop down approximately 5% from this area. We saw a huge downtrend movement, and since then a corrective pattern climbing higher, a good potential for a continuance of a downtrend. After that, the Turkish currency, if we'll go to a higher time frame, 4-hour charts, again, we can still see the same image forming over here, an impulse movement dropping down, a corrective pattern correcting its pattern, and right now, a good potential for a downtrend movement. And that's not the only one. The South African rand is showing us the same perspective. Now, generally, I want to talk about the South African rand. I can see a potential for a long uptrend movement on the South African rand because on the daily chart, we can see very nicely that the impulse movement is climbing higher, and at the moment we're forming an A pattern, a B pattern, and a C pattern is expected to drop down till here approximately. But again, right now, this position over here, let's go to a 4-hour chart, is showing us that we've received an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. Therefore, the potential right now is a downtrend potential, a corrective pattern completing structure, and generally on a daily chart, and on a 4-hour chart, both I see a potential for a downtrend movement before a larger cycle's impulse higher. Okay, so generally we've analyzed several assets, shows the potential of a weaker dollar in the markets. Therefore, I'm expecting the new home sales to express bad indication. and I'm expecting the dollar to lose strength today in the markets. If not today, then tomorrow. I remind you that we've got an announcement on behalf of Draghi, the European Central Bank president of the European Central Bank, and we do expect him to deliver an additional confidence for the euro. Therefore, to add more weakness on behalf of the US dollar. From here, from Plus Financial, I'd like to wish you all the best with your trades. Have a pleasant day, and bye bye.